Hello everyone, we are Team 5 and we are targeting the biotechnology industry. My team member names are Dan, Agniswar, myself, Divya, and Siva. Next slide. So, in this part 1, we'll talk more about the biotechnology industry in general. Next slide. So, let's start with the market size. The current market size is over $1 trillion USD and it's highlighting its global significance and potential for growth. Coming to the main players, we have Pfizer, Sanofi, Moderna, and all these companies played a huge role in vaccine development and new treatments. To mention some of the trends is that the industry is growing at a rapid rate. Annual growth rate is almost 13.9%, which will hit by the year 2021. And there are a lot of um, audits going on by the FDA, which is emphasizing the importance of compliances and product safety. And we also saw that IPO market is open, which will give them a more scope for the companies to invest and grow. Next slide. So here we'll talk about the main challenges the industry is facing over the last 10 years. So the key problem is that over the past decade, the industry has faced rising compliance demand and cost constraints, which put a lot of pressure on them in their manufacturing side. And also we can see that there are a lot of disruption happening in the supply chain, which causes a shortage of the raw materials and the essential supply. So the scope for improvement and the goal that we have is that to address these challenges, the companies are working to align the operation with the evolving standard set it up by FDA and other regulators. And also the companies are putting a lot of effort on upskilling the employees on lean principles, Six Sigma, and which will help them to improve their work condition and to reduce the overall burnout.
The main problem are the inconsistencies in process of manufacturing, rising costs in production, and also the supply chain concerns. And the main reasons for these problems are inefficiencies in the processes, which lacks standardization, and which ultimately leads to the variability of the material availability and higher costs. So what was done is several companies in this biotechnology industry, including Pfizer and Moderna, they overtook various lean process improvements in order to increase the production process and reduce the cost in this process. And through the lessons learned and the results that were achieved through by implementing these lean processes in lean process in their production system, they achieved several significant cost reduction and also the improvement in the process of the production. And next steps were the more lean practices were undertaken by several other companies, and the data they accumulated through their previous processes were researched and took care for the better decisions in the future. Next slide. And the current challenges and areas for the lean improvement are the challenges is the staff resistance, which is natural when it comes to a new process implemented in an industry, and the regulations that is pretty self-explanatory as the strict rules and policy changes could be a hindrance in adapting new process in the lean respected to lean implementation. And the improvements using lean methodology are simplifying the process and using the resources in a better way in order to achieve the efficiency and enhancing the schedule and inventory, ultimately achieving the goal of lean imposed production system. And the next slide will be explained by Divya.
So, for this project, we have decided to work on SI Inc. And they also have an office in Boston. So, you can see that in the image. And to give a brief overview, can you please go to the next slide? So, SI is a globally recognized pharmaceutical company founded in Japan. It operates over 40 countries and has 9 manufacturing facilities all across the US, Japan, UK, China, and India, ensuring a reliable supply chain for its products. SI competes with major pharmaceutical companies in the neurology and the oncology sectors mainly. And their competitors are Biogen, Roche, Pfizer, Sanofi. And over the past 2 decades, SI has experienced significant growth, particularly because of their groundbreaking drug. And they were also recognized as Time's most 100 influential companies in 2024. And can you go to the next slide, please? So, to talk a little about the current issues that ISIL is currently facing, is that there has been a lot of difficulty in monitoring the movement of raw material and finished goods, which often ends up in resulting in major delays. And along with that, quality assurance relies highly on manual labor, increasing the error of risk and slowing down production processes. Along with that, we lack in real-time data visibility, making it really hard to quickly process any issues that come up and resolve the issues at the same point of time. And lastly, inventory is managed through manual records, making it a very time-consuming process, and this is prone to many inefficiencies. And to address these issues, we aimed to introduce a system to track raw materials and finished goods more effectively, reducing the number of delays. We are also leveraging in automated tools to simplify quality checks and minimizing the number of errors. And we are also installing real-time production monitoring systems to quickly identify issues and resolve them, improving the turnaround time and the uptime. And lastly, we are transforming from the manual processes to a digital inventory management system to boost efficiency and to cut down waste. So, Dan, you can take over from now.
Let's discuss the measurable benefits for this project and how we address some challenges we outlined earlier. So by using digital inventory tracking and statistical tools, we can avoid material delays. Also, enhance quality checks, reducing errors and manual labor that will speed up the production. By using cabin system, we can better monitoring the streamlined material flow, preventing both shortage and overstock. Digital collaboration platform and system monitoring, also automating road tests will help us to detect machine issues, also boost up productivity that cut labor costs, resolve production issues faster in real-time data. Also, lastly, um, with a better maintenance, monitoring that will be increased lifespan of machines. Together, these benefits will significantly improve ISI's manufacturing efficiency and position us for longer success. Here are two proposals for the budget. The proposal one that come out with 1,200 in total. The proposal two will have a total estimated budget of $1,850. In summary, proposal one is a quick and cost-effective solution, ideal for immediate improvements at a lower cost. Proposal two, thought slightly more expensive, but provides a more comprehensive digitalization strategy with a better integration and long-term benefits. Decision comes down to balancing immediate needs with long-term goals, and the best choice will depend on how quickly we want to scale up and address the challenges comprehensively. Here are some required resources to make the improvement. We need we need one or two IT personnel, one or two engineers, also as well as a project manager or analyst, internal trainer as well for training, project coordinator to manage the whole project. And the total timeline will come down to 4 to 6 weeks to involving 4 to 6 teammates to coordinate the systems, also data analysis, automation tools, and training. Last slides will be the continuous improvements. We have listed 8 improvements that need to be continuously practiced. Enhanced real-time data analysis, the tracking and faster bottleneck decision. Also, as well as expanded RFID and IoT system, cover more production lines and improve precision. Predictive maintenance that will reduce downtime and extended equipment lifespan. And besides the top 4, other ones are very important as well. especially AI and machine learning integrations, to be innovative drive process optimizations. AI is very helpful and powerful tool in the future. Besides that, sustainable growth is very important as well, aligned with ISIE's innovation goals to enhance quality, reduce costs, and improve agility of global marketing demand in the future. This is everything we have, and thank you everybody for watching our presentation.